Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time for some more adventures of Ash and Steel. And this episode's going to be not entirely blind, because I've had plenty of time recently when I could play about a bit but not record. So we are going to head down to the shore of Bleak, where we shall rest until the middle of the next day, late morning, or even lunchtime. We will not attempt to recover the sword from the house, because that appears to be very heavily guarded by some nasty level 30 man. And I can confirm that I have now seen Tucht in the game, and it was in a fog. Tucht is level 50, we don't want to mess with Tucht. I have had a rumour that Tucht is rather random in terms of where he shows up, because if he is a core required part of where I went, yeah. I was fighting the zombies near the ruined village in the hollow section that may be related to the quest, and the path eventually led to a wooden cottage where 2 or 3 of them appeared, and Tucht appeared and threw purple magic spells at me, and then came and beat the living shit out of me with his massive fist.
I need something to drink right now.
So, first things first, we are going to purchase those 7 good hides. It will cost us a lot of money, but it will be worth it. I cannot remember precisely what is likely to drop
I keep my
good
prices
quality
pretty
hides.
low, but it's...
Mordecai, I would like to spend a lot of money. Poor hides, good hides, I would like to purchase 7, please, for 140 coins, which is extortionate, but I'm going to get a whole lot more. With that taken care of, oops, I'm going to find my way back out of here. And the easiest way to do that is the other side of the forge. I would like to return to the hunter who wanted 10 good hides and hand them in to him. And we're apparently stuck. Okay. Well, fortunately, his house has doors. Because apparently the tip of that rapier prevents us from walking past behind him. So we're going to go down here and not this way, because we enter opposite those stairs. This is the original entrance through which we arrived at the village, and therefore our best bet at finding our way back out of here. Now we're going to want to put on a bit of a burst of speed. After we have handed in. Now, we came from over there, I believe, and this should be the fallen tree. Yes. Then we have the altar. And it's one of these 2 roads. I think it might be this one. Yeah, that looks more like it. I don't think we came in from that sort of angle. Quite. Big brute off to the left. Yes. Okay, we're very close. We know our way from here. Now, there are a couple of those huge monsters. Actually, about 4 of them we're going to have to dodge. We should honestly probably start slaying them. But we're not quite good enough at that just yet. Okay, here we go. There's also a bunch of brigands up there. We need to find out if there's a way to avoid being stun-locked by enemy archers. Because, excuse me. Okay, he's calmed down really quickly. I wonder if archery might be good at defeating those. And it's 3, and 1 more just over here will be 4. Now, they are slow enough that the hammer might be a good weapon against them. However, they are also so large that trying to shift around to their sides or rear just might not work. And they do seem to have an ability to block with their heads and receive less damage. Not ideal. I'm going to navigate a few corners here, then we'll start running again. Also, we're pretty safe. We can take our helmet off for now, and we really should start looking for a better helmet. I'm aware we've just seen some of the best helmets in the game in a shop, and they are far out of our price range for now. However, while I'm aware we just spent 140 gold to do this, we're going to get quite a lot of money. And experience points. And it will be greatly to our advantage to do so. We could have run back to the Knights Guild and put our 3 good hides in the storage chest. And then collected them later. But the reward for the quest, not the monetary reward for the quest, the other reward for a quest makes it worthwhile. And I don't just mean the experience points. There's a very nice reward. Here we come. Nearly there now.
I heard the orders all buzzing
At
about
last, let's
something.
stop and get our breath back.
Yeah, they've been running their
Why is
feet
he
off
wearing that
lately.
junk?
And speak to
Must be
Gustav.
some
Aye.
kind of a commission
Hello
coming
to
from the
you
capital.
too.
Well, guess what?
You can fill the order now. I brought the hides.
That's a real load off my shoulders, Tristan. Here's your gold. And take this too, as personal thanks from me. It's a good potion. Sharpens your senses.
A dexterity potion. I mean, 250 gold is nice. It would have been nicer if it hadn't cost me
From the
140
guards, I
to
guess.
get it. But
Nah,
hey, I'll take
You're
that
giving
potion.
those assholes too much credit. Some monsters
Might
attacked
as well
them.
drink it
Like
when I
ugly
get out of
monsters.
the outskirts.
Scary monsters.
Monsters are called monsters because they are ugly and scary.
Ah, this'll do. We'll neck it before crossing the bridge. There we go.
How the depths do you lot drink this stuff?
So that has raised our dexterity to 35. which has then unlocked a number of skills. Now, 10... There we go. We now have a more powerful bow, and these which we can sell. But that's not really why we want it. Look at the size of that bow. It's massive. That's not really why we wanted to get those 10 good hides out of the way. Because that is what will be coming next. At some point, we should probably create some crossbow bolts so we can experiment with a crossbow. Wouldn't it be really nice if shooting a load of arrows is what made you not get stun locked by enemy archers? I'm pretty sure, I know that's not the case. I know what you get for shooting a load of arrows. It's a perk that lets you occasionally recover arrows after shooting them. So the arrow stun lock remains a massive problem. Because even if we could get a load more health and armor, being stun locked just means it takes them longer to kill you, that's all. So we are going all the way back to the hunter's camp, where we know there are a few monsters for us
Fog's
to deal with.
rolling in. Weather looks grim.
But much more importantly, we'll speak to someone. The old leader of the camp who's at the gates. So we want to dodge this creature. And carry on all the way to the camp. Hello there. Kygar, isn't it?
Tristan?
Look at this.
I've got some hunting trophies to sell.
That was a lot. But let's put it another way. Look at our experience bar. It was around here. We got a load, and we're now on 3,605 gold. That is quite a bit. I will take the sword for this and hope I don't regret it. Because we know down this path are some foes we have not. Oh, that wolf's a problem, isn't it? It keeps dropping off stuff. Well, shit. Use a tree, use a tree, use a tree. Bollocks. Don't fall off, you bastard. Well. Tree, 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 tree. Yes. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Get over here, Gaza!
How did that not hit?
Get over here, Gaza!
You know what? Big owl. Again? How the fuck? Right. And we're going to want to switch back to our hammer now. That was really painful, by the way. We'll put that there just to get rid of it, because we didn't cook that. And see what else we got that we can eat. We could cook. We could cook a lot. And there is a cooking fire back in the camp. Have a drink of water. I think I'll go... Because wasn't there a big nasty rat walker somewhere around here as well? Oh, where the hell are you? Right. Okay, you got me. And now we're just on the hammer run.
Come on! Give me your best shot!
Because the hammer works quite well against rat walkers. Now, a wooden cup, spoon. I think we'll go back to the hunter's camp. Wait. See, that's nice. That's also nice. I hear another mauler howling. Oh god. Yeah, that looks like a dangerous mauler. I'm thinking if we want to go face that, we probably want more health.
Oh, it's Tristan!
Yes, it is. Don't mind me, chicken. I'm gonna cook a really nice meal. Then, I'm thinking a dozen of these. Okay. And we probably want our sword for a big nasty wolf like that. So I'm going to essentially clear out this little area of monsters. There should be a mauler and I think 2 insects. Doesn't mean it's going to be massively easy, but I can try. I will absolutely be eating again when this food is finished. Then we have a mauler to face, and it will not be pretty. Back it up, Tristan. Don't let it fall down.
Get over here, Gaza!
Yeah, dodge that, you bastard. Or don't. Uh-oh. It's snarling.
You won't leave here alive!
Come on, back. Oh, you fucker fell down. Thank goodness for that. Right. So, hammer time. Because that seems quite effective against these winged pests. Right, you.
Come on! Give me your best shot!
Tristan.
You won't leave here alive!
Wait, what's that? Okay. So obviously we took a lot of damage there. The scenery didn't help us and our stamina didn't help either. We need to work on that next level. There is a second stinger near the mouth of this gully. And we will absolutely be going for it when we've recovered the rest of our health. Then we'll take our trophies back to the camp and get some more experience points. Because that's really helped us so far. Okay, I'm going to pretend that's enough. And keep an eye out for plants to pick. Like that one. I see it now. There appear to be some mushrooms here. That seems to be the only one we can pick. Now. Bloody hell. Can I get a miss? No, I can get a miss. Okay, it's doing the bombardment. We just back it up. Let it come to us. We can get a
Come on!
down. Excellent.
Give me your best shot!
Keep it up. Black this thing out of the sky. And now we have a hunter's camp to return to. Couple of big charging monsters to dodge, but we'll manage. And eat. Forget it, pal. I'm long gone. Here we are.
Tristan?
Guess what? Not quite so much this time.
I've got some hunting trophies to sell.
But it's all something. So that puts us on 3,701 gold, which is a very decent amount. Also, we're now about 4,500 off our next level. Now, somebody here buys and sells things. It's not going to be him.
I can sell hunting supplies to you.
I'd love that. How about we start with some of these bows I'm not going to use anymore? Such as these two. And this one. Fair trades, I suppose. Requires further trapping skill, which I don't have. It's all very fine. But this brings us a lot closer to the 5,000 we need for a very special skill we're going to want to pick up in about 2 levels' time.
Do you need a bow? I have a couple of good ones here.
I need a plan. Wait, can I can sell arrows for one, less than 1 gold each. How about I sell 120? There we go.
A good deal.
It's a good deal for me. So now, I think I will look at the glossary, see if I... Oh! When did this happen?
I can sell hunting supplies to you.
That didn't happen this episode. That happened in the previous episode, I think. Pretty sure. But the 1,000 experience puts us a lot closer to our next level. And we're getting closer to all the other things along the way.
Never go on the hunt unprepared.
Oh, one more bark bug. Okay. some of these require a lot more work than others. By which I'm not just talking the amounts, right? I'm talking about how lucky we're going to get finding them and so on.
Do you need a bow? I have a couple of good ones here.
We do not want to tackle these anytime soon. Now husks, we can go fight some of those in the valley near it. I'm not looking forward to trying to fight 7 more of those.
I can sell hunting supplies to you.
3 more tunnel beasts would be good. Not sure where we'd find 3 more at this point. Or 1 Lazar. That Alpha Stinger was a godsend, basically. Right.
Never go on the hunt unprepared.
Well, this isn't the best place for us to be resting the night. So let's head out of here and think about where the hell we're going to go next. And it's probably going to be back to Ivarsby, which still feels like we need a few more levels to really belong there. So where else could we go in the meantime? We could, and this is a dumb idea, try and finish that quest with a ruined village. Where? Oh, yeah. Oh really, there's one up here? Well, that probably... Well, no, with the slope and the cliff and everything, it's probably not the best one to tackle first. The 2 here run the risk of chaining off into each other. Now, they lose aggro after a short distance, but I imagine if I shoot an arrow at one, it will become aggressive and come for me. And if I shoot an arrow then back up a bit, it might actually get a heal if I've backed up too far. Because enemies in this game seem to get a total heal if you back up too far and they turn around and go home, like MMO monsters. But we don't get that, so it feels very unfair. So I can head back towards the city. Evening. No point trying to get to the bank just yet. If I go back to the ruined village and try and search this area, which may be the hollow, to the sort of hut at the end, that will actually be very dangerous at night, because when I tried it at night off camera, Tucht appeared and attacked me, and it was lethal. Do we want to go to the city then? If we do, we'll wake up in the morning with not a lot to do. I'm thinking we go back to Nerest's cabin and stay overnight, then go try in the dell during the day. And once we're basically in a safe place, we should just review our quest situation, because at the moment a lot of them don't seem to be very achievable. Alternatively, and I'm obviously not doing that at the moment, I could try to approach the marshes and the dark wood forest from a different angle. Try and chip away at the various entrances, tackling powerful foes until I am capable of continuing. This feels very, very risky. Come on, Tristan, you can go a bit faster than that. I remember when the Hobsters gave me so much trouble here. It's great to be much more powerful. Maybe Tristan will dream of a man with a ponytail in a prison colony who has the luxury of choosing between 3 factions and not merely 2. All seemingly equally unappealing. Yeah. Maybe he won't. That could be quite a strange dream for him to have. Although he would certainly sympathise with the feeling of being trapped in a location and unable to leave. And being a sort of general underdog. Bit of a dog's body running back and forth, performing tasks. And he could look at this man with a ponytail and say, you know what, at least I've achieved a hell of a lot more than him. He's barely even got started and he's having a hard time. Look, he had to struggle to find an axe on a dead body in a cave with some kind of strange burrowing creatures that mercifully, like the tunnel, the dwellers, whatever they're called, but not like them at all. Let's head inside, get ourselves some sleep. Since we are still welcome here, and it puts us near our objective. So we want as much daylight as possible. And I think, just to make it extra obvious, we're going to change our track to quest. There we go. Search for Hollow. Do I want to cook a nice meal before I go? Yeah, I could probably do it for combat boost. Okay. Let's do it again. What are we missing? Carrots. Great. Hunter's stew? Also missing carrots. Well, okay then. Looks like we won't be doing that just yet. It also means we know what kind of food we want to be picking up next. And now we're about to venture into a place we could have visited at first level. And in fact we might have done a few times in the demo. We've actually traipsed through it on foot recently. And we avoided certain portions of it because it was quite dangerous. Speaking of danger, let's put our helmet on. And save the game. Now we venture into darkness. Because hey, these big cliffs cast rather large shadows. If we see the Walking Dead, and we shall intend to engage. Ideally, no more than one at a time. Bit Tristan. Because they pack a hell of a punch. I see.
Get over here, Kassa!
Back it up. That sickening bone crunching sound is pretty impressive. Got it. We did pretty well there. We'll take this. Or we could probably clamber up there over rocks, but it doesn't look like there's anything worth taking. This looks like someone suffered some kind of hideous accident. And we're taking that. Then I think we'll be heading back to the path. Oh, that looks like we could dig there. And we can. Excellent. Maybe this is what we seek. No, but it's very nice all the same. We really appreciate the money and the experience. Mostly the experience. 150 points is rather nice. Okay, there are two in this little encampment off to the left. If we can tackle one alone, all the better. Now, Tristan, move it. Okay. Oh, it's healing when it does that. Okay.
Get over here, Kassa! You won't leave here alive!
Got it. Okay. Eat quickly. Right, you're coming too. Lovely. Now. Fucking hell. Move! Okay. That did not end well. square. That sounds very dangerous. I'll have this, thank you very much. But I'm definitely glad I didn't come down here and try and clear up this place at low level, because it just would not have happened. Oh. Okay, we'll take that knife. There's a sickle. A spoon. And a big pot. And we are safely out of here and preparing to eat again. Sod it, we're doing it now. That looks important. Just a bit of missing tree bark. Nothing major, but hey. Maybe this will lead us somewhere that won't get us killed by Tucht. What could we possibly find up here on this rocky ledge? Apart from... Oh! We climb up here. Might be able to make it up there. No. Good. That's probably for the best, really. And we should also probably munch down some more nosh. And our camp buff will be leaving us shortly. However, we have done well enough that saving again will probably be a good idea. Even though we haven't technically achieved very much since we last saved. So we're going to come to a little juncture soon. The path to the right will lead out of this valley. The path to the left will lead to great danger. There's one over there. Let's ignore that for now. The cottage is over that way. Nope, there he is. There's Tucht. And he's level 50. And it's daytime. Alright, we save now. And now I'll show you what I have found here so far, and it's not very healthy, by the way. If we go down this path, it's almost certain death. The big skull on the stick is a big clue. That horrific individual has purple magic spells. As you can see, that's Tucht himself. And he is level fucking 50. unsurprisingly, okay, so what we're going to
Get over here, Gaza!
I'm not running like fuck, Tristan. But as for searching the hollow, well, we found great danger and almost death. And I don't particularly think our quest is updated. So, do I feel that it's almost worth keeping that experience of all the damage and pain, but maybe I just shouldn't and just reload. So, yeah. We're probably not supposed to go down here yet. There is the alternative solution I had in mind a long time ago. Because I think the hermit suggested some creature was eating the dead and transforming them into these monsters. So yeah, we see big nasty monster we do not want to approach. Although it is quite the relief that Tucht is not as large as the brutes. And we've seen bigger monsters on this island. I'm not sure how we're supposed to sneak in there and find anything, as the creature seems instantly aware of our approach. And it's worth remembering that the crouch button in this game is not sneaking. It's just literally crouching down to stoop under things. Tristan has virtually no stealth capabilities whatsoever. So, the other possibility I allowed myself, and I'm going to save again for a very obvious reason, is that the creature that could be spreading the curse of the dead to the village might actually be in this field. Oh god, here we go. Ow, bastard. Right. Back it up, Tristan, back the fuck up. We don't like the poison, but we do like the distance. Fuck off. Just fucking move, you bastard. Right.
Damn!
Well, we're just gonna die, aren't we?
Get over here, Gaza!
It's it! We came very close. So in theory, we could absolutely twat that. It's not a very good theory, and I don't like the idea of that being the solution to the quest. So instead, I think what I'll do is head back to the city and visit the bank for a little top-up. because it'll make me believe I'm getting that tiny little bit closer to creating, well, to being able to afford the expert or advanced crafting skill, whatever it's called, that I've been hankering after for such a long time now. I will sell this. 38. $32 for 22, $38 for 25. This is actually a really good axe. What do we have for one-handed weapons? 20. 40 for 35. Yeah, we can do that instead. Okay. I was about to consider stopping off at the woodcutters camp to sell them some axes. But then I thought, hey, I should check the message board first. See what item the gravekeepers are looking for today. Because if we're really lucky, I might just have it.
All the time, you know.
An old rapier.
You said it.
It's not that
Death
old.
has come to our island.
Okay.
Soon, we will be dead too.
Maybe someone will come and save us.
No.
Right. Well, this matches. It's not the action request, so I can now sell this. And we have this mace, which is very, very good. So I will... Ooh. Okay. I mean, I'll keep these for the shops in town. Wait. What did I make? That's the one with the high price tag on it. Okay. I didn't sell that here, did I? I might have done. Let's get 3 of these.
Rough, to be sure.
And then
Life goes
head
on.
to town
What a night.
and visit the bank.
My bones are aching again.
After that, I think we might need to go back to our cottage again. And resist the urge to buy most of the upgrades. We're a few thousand short of being able to buy all the upgrades to the cottage at this point. And you know what? There's that woman with the jeweler's stall in the marketplace. We got a lot of items we could sell to her. There's no experience points in it, but it's all progress towards that 5,000 tally we're trying to meet. You know, we've got over a level to get there, but we do need to close the gap on this level.
Sunny, then rainy, then sunny again.
That's for sure.
And
Rough, to be sure.
not entirely sure how we're going to do that just yet. As the majority of our available quests appear to be completed. And by available, I meant achievable, of course. There probably are some dodgy illegal things we could do. Trying to find the remaining vantage points for mapping would be highly advantageous. it's also proving to be rather difficult. That's about all I can say on that matter. Bizarrely, the one I've come quite close to recently is actually going to be the hardest to find. So, the Evasby village one is apparently over here somewhere, to the east of the village, and I've come very close on a number of occasions. It would be easier to venture down through this path here, past the High Fort and the cemetery, and then follow the paths to the west and try and find the one in this area, which is apparently easier to get to, which would then reveal enough of this for me to know how to get to that one, sort of thing. But of course that area has not been cleared at all and is much harder for me to traverse, but it may be worthwhile. Also, it might just be worth buying a really good helmet, just to help get Tristan to survive a little bit. Because in theory, we'd have the whole of the next level to get the remaining gold. But,
Is jewellery in town?
you know, the helmet would help us get the level. And then, once we'd have it, the level that is, we may struggle to
Why
get
is
the
he
remaining
wearing
gold
that junk?
over the course of the next level. Milady, I would like to sell you some things. Oh, look at this. Oh wow, what's this? Large gold bracelet. Will you have some already?
I won't fleece you.
Well, you say that.
Come by more often.
That'll do us for now. That gets us up to 4,000 actually, that's really close. Ooh. So now we want to get to the bank before it gets too late.
Oh, it's Tristan.
And performance is so good we can almost experiment with saving and loading in between sessions in the city. Almost. Not quite confident with that just yet. I'm also thinking there's no way they expect me to fight a level 50 monster with additional support. Right, let's get some money. It won't be much. It's 200. Okay, well that's something. In theory, I could chuck another 1,000 in the bank, but that doesn't quite feel worth it at the moment. Not when I'm trying to save up to 5. Wait a minute. I almost... Chad had a new quest for us after we'd got him back into the guild house. The other knights we helped return don't seem to have anything for us just yet. But maybe we should check. Now the healer there said don't come back. What else am I thinking? Oh, yeah, actually. Dumb ideas. Let's go visit the Master Smith and see if we can sell him anything.
What if...
Yeah, okay. That mace. Did we make that mace? I don't think we did.
How much will you pay for this?
That much.
No, we did not make that. 5 experience, though. Advanced, advanced. It's the expert we don't have. So, sword, mace, two-handed sword. All very nice things for us to make. 1,000 here, but for like 1,200 or 2,000 we can get really good helmets from the other village. Or we should blatantly just hang on to this, try to gain a level. That reminds me, we need carrots.
Oh, it's Tristan.
Hey, while we're here, no, we can't sell him anything at the moment. We pretty much... Thing is, if we turned those hides into leather and cloth and stuff that we go to the hunters, could we have got an even larger payout for them? Oh, and since we have slain a named bandit and claimed his ring, let's just pop in here and collect on the bounty, because there might be some experience points in it for us. He was standing here. Now I have to actually go and look for him. Great. Where are you hiding, good Sir Guard? I have news that might interest you. That looks like a place I should not explore. And I also very much feel like I should not be running inside this establishment. But while I'm here I can at least check his name, can't I? Oh, we're so close. Oliver. Well then, good Sir Oliver. Where the bloody hell are you? You don't seem to be up here enjoying a nice meal. Excuse me. You have a name and a very impressive axe, with spikes on the underside of the blade that seem like they will do nothing useful. You're not Oliver. Your peer has his name. The P, the shape of the P looks suspiciously like his name was in Cyrillic characters. Well, it would appear Oliver the Guard is not here right now. We can come back and check for him later. Or have a quick look downstairs and hope we don't get put in a prison cell for doing so. Then again, the guards here seem like a crude and rough bunch who'd rather beat the living shit out of someone or kill them than put them in a cell. So actual incarceration is probably reserved for very high profile criminals that the Lord of the City deems important enough to actually look after. Who's this? Well, Thieves Guild probably has some kind of quest to break him out of here or something. We looked at him, didn't speak to him. If I go back upstairs and run away a little bit and then come back, maybe Oliver will have reappeared. Because we've had this issue with a few other things like that bark bug quest for the carpenter who lives basically next door to here. Never seen him move from this spot before, so heaven knows where he is now. Maybe I'll just go get those carrots. There you are.
Here's a bandit's ring.
Ah, great job. Here's the money.
And we got 200 experience points as well. Excellent. Right. Carrots, before I forget. And then we can probably call it for an episode, because I'm not entirely sure where I want to go or what I want to do next. Suggestions in the comment section down below are welcome. I'll probably take a look at them. Usually do. I'm probably going to try heading for the Dark Forest though. See if I can get
Yeah,
near the
that's
swamp.
what I'm talking about.
Hello lady. I have come to buy your carrots, all 6 of them. A very worthwhile investment, believe you me. And with that, I think I'll be upon my way. Oh, I can make another potion. Excellent. For now though, I'm heading out of town. Oh, let's put that. The thing is, we don't want to... Wait. Oh. I should buy some pasties from a food list or something. I mean, our immunity's... Oh, okay. Must be because of all those bleeding attacks, obviously. Right. Let's get out of the city, into the outskirts, or even out of the outskirts, to be honest. And continue. Not looking forwards to... You know, I'm going to look up that Voices of Dawn quest after the episode, because I feel like having to fight Tuch for such an early game quest feels
They arrested someone in the pool.
like a great big no-no. And there's something I'm obviously missing. It could just be kill that burrowing creature in the field.
They broke into the abandoned fort.
Which is honestly what I assumed it was for quite some time. I mean, I imagine I'm supposed to go into the house behind Tucht and find something in there that's spreading the corruption. Or I'm genuinely supposed to defeat a level 50 monster that, I believe, if rumours are correct, can constantly respawn at random graveyards at night over the course of the game. And I think he's supposed to be a nighttime only monster, so the reason we can see him there is obviously because of the... So yeah, this is where we want to go. Okay then. Oh, but that's heavily guarded. We go down here, there's really nasty monsters, so coming this way or something would be nicer, but I don't think it's much of an option. Okay, well I'll end the episode here then. I hope you've all enjoyed this one, and I'll look forward to seeing you all in the very next one. I'll say goodbye for now though, and cheerio everyone. See you all soon.